And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into this edition of the Red Sox Rundown. We're, of course, presented by Prize Picks. I'm your host, Jack Lotteray. The Boston Red Sox have the chance to etch their names in history tonight. They just won their 15th straight game earlier today. If they win tonight, they will break the franchise record for longest win streak in franchise history. You know we had to go live for this. I'm very excited. First live in a few weeks. Been very busy with stuff going on here at work. A lot of different things happening that we've had to work through. We had the draft about, 2 weeks and a half ago, 2-ish weeks ago, and things of that nature. And now we're back. We're here. We're going live. I've got plans to go live next week as well, probably for the Dodger game on Friday, but we shall see. But I'm very excited. We are counting down to first pitch. I went live a little later than I usually would because I had to get stuff ready. But I just want to know. We've got a little bit until first pitch. So let me know. Shout out your city. Where are you watching from? How's everybody doing tonight? 25 people watching already. I'm super duper excited. I see AJ Stacks said, we're here with it, Jack. Yup, let's go. I see Trevor Clark in the chat saying LFG. Airball says, wow, I can't believe this. A lot of you guys all know. I couldn't believe it either. But here we are. This team is hot. They are playing well. I'm so happy they're playing well. It is absolutely awesome. Michael is in Boston. AJ's in Finchburg. 21 is in Raleigh. I see Trevor in Pottersville, New York. Peter's in Oakland, California. Shout out Raider Nation, by the way. Shout out Raider Nation. Chase Warren is in Athens, Georgia. I got to drink some water. It is, so we have an extreme heat warning here in Dallas, Texas. I believe it got up to 105 degrees today, which I'm from Tucson, Arizona. It gets up to like 120. So that's not the thing. The thing is I am in this studio with no ventilation at all. It is very hot. So I've got a fan blowing in my face. It's going to get very sweaty in here tonight. So just prepare. Just prepare. Shout out your cities for me. Let me know where you're watching from. And while we're at it, who you got? R for Red Sox, O for Orioles. You let me know who you got. Let me know who you got in the comments down below. Hey, Jack, when do you think this streak comes to an end? I'm not going to make any predictions. I want to keep a good thing going. That's all I'm going to say. I want to keep a good thing going. Are all the Rundown channel hosts in Dallas? So we have two offices. We have an office in Cincinnati, and we have an office in Dallas, Texas. How are you a Red Sox fan? I'm glad you asked, because I have some people in my comments claiming I'm not a Red Sox fan. My mother is from Worcester, and her family is from Worcester. My family's from there. My grandparents are from there. My grandpa, I believe, went to Holy Cross. My mom, who I know is in the chat, can correct me if I'm wrong on that. So my mother's side of the family is from Boston. So I was born into the fandom. I was born and raised in Arizona. I've moved here to Dallas for work. But I have been born and I live and breathe Red Sox baseball. I cried in 18. I cried in 13 when they won the World Series. I don't really remember 07 or 04 because I was pretty young. But yes, born and raised a Sox fan. I love this team. If you ask anyone that knows me, the Sox are my team. The Sox are my team. I absolutely love them. Is this game in Fenway or Camden Yards? This game is at Fenway. This game is at Fenway. Edgar says, I'm from Guatemala. I lived in Boston, so huge Red Sox fan. Let's go, Edgar. Shout out to you, my friend. Video Game Nation is in Florida. Shout out to you, Video Game Nation. Thank you to everyone coming on in here and checking it out. All right. I got a lot of questions in the chat. I was answering something on my phone real quick because this I'm going to say, this live came together very quickly. This live came together very quickly. So I'm answering some stuff on my phone. I'm going back and forth. We do have to talk about our sponsor Prize Picks real quick. And then once we do, we will come back. I will start talking to people in the chat, answering people in the chat. But we have to talk about our sponsor Prize Picks, ladies and gentlemen. They are the sponsor of today's Red Sox Rundown. And listen up, because there's a brand new deal that you're going to want to know about. Today's show is made possible by Prize Picks. It is time to cash in with America's #1 sports picks app, and it's the best place to win cash while watching sports. The app is extremely easy to use. All you do is you pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and if you get your picks right, you could cash in. Here's the lineup we're rocking with tonight, folks. Let's see how it does. I went with Kelsey Mitchell, more than 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That is the Taco Tuesday discount for Prize Picks. And then for the Sox, more than 0.5 hits for Caleb Durbin, more than 6.5 hitter fantasy score for Willson Contreras. That is the lineup I'm rocking with tonight. You guys can make lineups just like this. You can ride my picks, you can tail, or you can fade. Just make sure you do it at Prize Picks. Use the social feeds feature, and you can share Prize Picks with your friends or copy lineups with a single click, including mine. You can follow me at JackCS on Prize Picks. And it's available in most states, including California, Florida, and Texas. Join millions of users. Sign up for America's #1 sports picks app. New user offer, ladies and gentlemen. Listen up. If you download the app today and you make an account, if you use code HMA and you play your first $5 lineup, you're going to get $150 in lineups if you win. One more time, use code HMA when you sign up. Prize Picks just switched up their offer. No better time to join. Use code HMA. You sign up, you get $150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. Okay. Let me bring this back up. Predict the score of Red Sox Orioles. All right, predict the score for me. Going back and forth here. Critic says, let's go Boston. Airball says, have you ever been to Fenway? I've been to Fenway multiple times. I went to Fenway actually last summer with my girlfriend and my parents. It was absolutely awesome. LA says, let's go Sox on vacation from the Outer Banks. Let's go. Michael says, you're my #1 source for Red Sox news. If it wasn't for you, I would have to walk downstairs right now and watch NESN. Hey, I appreciate you watching, man. You can still go watch NESN. The guys over at NESN are fantastic. But if you want to stay here, make sure you guys stay here. Chase is going 5-3 Sox. 21's going 5-4 Sox. Video Game Nation is going 7-4 Sox. Airball 7-4 Sox. LA says 4-3. It's going to be close. We'll see. We shall see. Let's go through the lineups real quick because I know I saw someone asking about the lineups. So let's go through the lineups real quick. Again, a bit more of an abbreviated build-up today. All right, here's the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Here it is. Anthony Seigler starts leadoff at second. Ceddanne Rafaela in center. Wilyer in right. Willson at first. Yoshida is DH, and in the 5-hole, you've got Caleb Durbin at third. Duran is in left. Monasterio at short. Carlos Narvaez is catching, and the starting pitcher tonight is Eduardo Rivera. It's not going to be Ranger Suarez. Let me bring up that social that we have built real quick. Not going to be Ranger Suarez. He is still a bit under the weather. It's not an injury concern. He's just a little bit under the weather. Alec Gamboa is going to be the 27th man that got called up tonight. I would expect to see a lot of Brian Bayo tonight. So we'll see how that goes. But Alec Gamboa might get some run tonight as well. Obviously, you had Whitlock, Slayton, and Chapman pitch in the first game of this doubleheader. So unless they're absolutely needed, I don't know if we're going to see any of them tonight. But we shall see nonetheless. Okay. Let's also look at the starting lineup real quick for the Baltimore Orioles. And then I'm going to ask you guys another question. Tyler Ward is leading off in left. Pete Alonso at first. Gunnar Henderson is at short. We've got Tyler O'Neill in right. Christian Encarnacion Strand is at third. I'm sorry you guys cannot see that name. It's super, super tiny. Dylan Beavers is in center. Jonathan Rodriguez is DHing. Jackson Holliday's at second. Chadwick Trump is catching, and Kyle Bradish is the starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles. If you guys are excited, if you guys want the Red Sox to win this ball game, hit that like button. hit that like button if you have not already. We got 38 people watching, 41 people watching. Let's get to 25 likes. If you want the Red Sox to win tonight, which every single person here wants the Red Sox to win tonight, let's go. Hit that like button. 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 So as I said, this was not originally the plan today, but when the Red Sox won the game, I was like, I think I got to go live. So I've been in since like a normal time. I think I've been in since 8:30 a.m. I think I've been in since like 8:30 a.m. today. So it's going to be a late night for me. I've already filmed tomorrow's video, so that's off my plate. So it's gonna be a late night. I got a little no sponsor, but I got a little caffeinated beverage. I got my water as well. Let's watch the Sox make some history tonight, shall we? Let's watch the Sox make some history tonight. Pull up the game cast, so I have that. Just call the Oster baseman Carlos CES. Yeah, I like to put the names because also it helps me remember the names as well. But yeah, for sure. We should only be worried about Gunnar Henderson and Encarnacion Strand or whatever his name is. Yeah, the Orioles have not been playing great as of late. Kind of been on the struggle bus. The Red Sox, have overtaken them in the division. They've overtaken the Blue Jays as well. They now sit third in the American League East. They also, if we look at the standings right now, the Red Sox sit 6 games back on the division. They hold the third wild card spot. They have a 2.5 game lead on Seattle for that third wild card spot. They're 3.5 back on New York. And I'm sure you guys all saw the Cam Schlittler comments where he was like, oh, they don't really have any room to talk. They should just look at the standings, look at the scoreboard. Well, Cam, we're right on your tail. We won 15 straight. You better watch out, Cam, or you're never going to hear the end of it. But hit that like button. Let's get to 25 likes. We're at 18 right now. Jack, who would have thought we would be here in June? Who would have thought on June 25th when we were 37-48 that we would be here now 52-48? So I've been having this conversation quite a bit, especially in my comments. A lot of people now are claiming that they knew all along. Okay. Everyone take a deep breath. Do you think the Red Sox can win the division? At this rate, anything's possible. This team is insane. They went from 3 months of playing the worst baseball we've ever seen. And now they're playing the best baseball we've ever seen. Like, it's insane what we're watching. A 15-game win streak tied for the franchise record with this team? I mean, that's absolutely insane. But if you want the Red Sox to win this game, make sure you hit that like button. Going to go into my keys to victory really, really quickly, and then we're going to be ready. Pitching needs to survive tonight. You're doing a glorified bullpen game tonight. Ranger Suarez is not starting. I'm looking at Brian Bayo. I think he's probably going to get some run tonight. He needs to show up. Find ways to score runs. They've been hitting the home run ball more, but they're also finding ways to score runs on the base paths. They need to keep finding ways to score runs. Chase Kyle Bradish early. Both bullpens have been used a lot this series. Chase Kyle Bradish early, get to the Orioles bullpen. Play clean baseball and continue to shock the world. That's it. Those are my keys to victory. If this team can do that, we're going to be looking good. We're going to be looking good. But I'm excited, man. Haven't done a watch party since the Yankee series. Some can say that I was the one that started the winning streak, but we don't want to have that conversation. But I digress. If you're ready for first pitch, spam those me's. Spam those me's. Charlicia's in the chat. What's up, Charlicia? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Charlicia. Thank you so much. Spam your me's, ladies and gentlemen. The Red Sox are taking the field. If you're ready, spam your me's. Here we go. Here we go. 65 people watching. Hit that like button. Spam your me's. The Red Sox have a chance to make history tonight. Here we go. Here we go. First pitch coming up right now. The first pitch is outside for a ball. What's up, big dog? Brett Alper is here. Everyone say hi to Brett. Keep that door open when you leave. It's a sauna in here. That's why I'm wearing a polo. I didn't have anything else. If they win, they do. They tied it. They tied it. So if they win today, they do, yes. Eduardo Rivera. They're doing a bullpen game. Because Ranger Suarez is still under the weather and was not activated from the IL today. We've got a 2-1 count on Taylor Ward to start the game. The pitch. Fouled away for strike 2. People are saying hi, Brett, in the chat. My mom said hi, Brett. Mike Nintendo Master. Charlicia. Trevor Clark.
We'll be live tomorrow.
Live tomorrow on Patriots Today. 2-2 count here on Taylor Ward to start the game. Ward kicks. He fires. Ward is going to line one into right field. Wilyer ranges, tracks, gets it for out number 1. Out number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Out number 1. First pitch to Pete Alonso is a strike. 21 home runs so far this year for Pete. As you know, we were going after him in the offseason. The 0-1 from Rivera, just low for a ball. Jake Bennett pitched earlier today. One count. The pitch. Driven down the right field line. Going to be a fair ball. It's going to go into the seats. It is a ground rule double for Pete Alonso. Mike Nintendo, I don't know if you're aware, if the Red Sox win tonight, they break their franchise record for longest win streak at 16 wins. So, yes, you want to go with the Red Sox tonight, Mike. We want to be rooting for the Red Sox tonight. So here comes Gunnar Henderson. Here comes Gunnar Henderson. First pitch to him from Rivera. Kicks, fires, low for ball 1. 17 home runs for Gunnar this year. He's only hitting .224, though. The 1-0, outside for ball 2. Two-0 count, runner on second, 1 out, top first. Rivera kicks, he fires. It's gonna be low for ball 3. Hi, caramba, this not a great start. Did you know that Pesky and Ted Williams were among the Red Sox? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's been that long, folks. It's been that long. 1945, 46. The 3-0, the pitch from Rivera. Low, walked him. 4 pitches. Not how you want to start. Are you blocked, Mike? I don't remember blocking you. If I did, I'm sorry. I can go unblock you right now. I'll unblock you at the end of this half inning. I don't remember doing that. If I did, I'm sorry. First pitch to Tyler O'Neill, Red Sox legend Tyler O'Neill. We got a super chat. We're going to get to that at the end of this half inning. Thank you so much to Carl. Thank you so much to Carl. Carl, we're going to get to that at the end of this half inning, my friend. We got a 1-0 count on Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. Check swing, little blooper, foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Tyler O'Neill. Rivera kicks, he fires. Outside for ball 2. $82 people watching. If you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We post daily content surrounding the Boston Red Sox. The 2-1. O'Neill grounds it foul. How are we feeling about the chances for winning the pennant? Ugh. We'll see. A lot of ball left to be played. We'll see. A lot of ball games left. Still 62 games left. The 2-2. Low for ball 3. How many? 17 pitches already for Rivera. Ay caramba. And my feed has crapped out. Now we're back. All right, the full count. Rivera kicks, fires. O'Neill, he's going to ground it to third. Durbin throws it to second. Not able to make a turn. And they don't get the out at second. Henderson is safe. They're not going to challenge. Looks like Henderson beat the throw. Seigler also didn't. Seigler was trying to transfer. He also dropped the ball. Yeah, Henderson was safe at second. Thank you. Dying in here. Yeah. So bases are loaded with 1 out here. Not ideal to start the game. Christian Encarnacion Strand up now. First pitch to him is a strike. Called strike. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Oh, 2 count here. Big out needed here. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. You already know what to do. Spam your Ks. Big out there for Eduardo Rivera. Dylan Beaver's up now. First pitch to him is a wild pitch, and a run's going to score. Eduardo Rivera is missing the zone. Pretty bad. Runners move up to second and third. Not how you wanted to start this game. The 1-0. The pitch, outside for ball 2. Not great. Not great to start the game. It's all right, though. A lot of ball game left. Lots of ball game left. The pitch. Called strike. There we go. The 2-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's get out of this inning without any more damage. Let's go. Rivera kicks, he fires. Beavers lines 1 into the outfield. That's going to score 1, probably 2. 1-run scores. 2-run score. The Orioles lead 3-0. I think it's time to get Eduardo Rivera out of this game. think it might be time to get Eduardo Rivera out of this game. Because clearly, the command's not there. Three runs in, we got a mound visit now. Brayan Bello is starting to stretch in the bullpen. A lot of ball game left, folks. It's just the top of the first. Let's see how they respond in the bottom of the first. It's okay. Let's not give up yet. Why didn't I go to the All-Star Game Media Day? I had work. I had my full-time job. First pitch to Rodriguez. Fouled away. It's like Gamboa and Bello are both starting to stretch. They're not warming up. They're just starting to stretch. 0-1 count the pitch. Outside for a ball. I mean, there's just no command here at all. He's thrown 28 pitches. I mean, this is just not great. No command at all so far. A lot of ball game left, though. A lot of ball game left. Limit the damage. Limit the damage, please. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. Pudding crochet. I got bad news for you, my friend. I got bad news for you, my friend. 1-2 count here. Rivera from the stretch. One runner on. He kicks and fires. Nope, he does not. It's a pickoff attempt at first. It is a pickoff attempt at first. One-two count on Rodriguez. The pitch, foul ball. The 1-2 outside for a ball. Is Bello available? Yes, he is. We'll probably see him here coming up pretty soon because Rivera's already up to 32 pitches. He's given up 3 runs, and he's having trouble finding the zone. The 2-2. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. Ball 3. Yeah, Bello's starting to get ready in the bullpen. Full count here. The pitch. Rodriguez lines one into left. Duran unable to make the play. It's off the monster. Beavers is going to score. That's going to make it 4-0. Let's get Rivera out of this fucking game, please. Excuse my language. Bullpen game, man. I mean, it's... I apologize for the swear words, folks. I apologize for the swear words. I know, but still, we're on the internet. So Rodriguez doubles. Duran tried to make a play, didn't get to it. First pitch to Holiday, swing and a miss for strike one. Bello is now warming up in the bullpen. So he's not just Not just stretching, he is throwing in the bullpen. Holiday going to foul one away, 0-2. Yeah, a lot of pressure on the offense, but the offense has been playing well. So, you know, I'm not gonna give up so quickly. I've learned my lesson from earlier in the season. I'm not gonna give up so quickly. A lot of ball game left. 0-2 count here. The pitch. Outside for a ball. You can say whatever you want, Riley's. You can say whatever you want. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't know what you want me to tell you. You can say whatever you want. I don't really care. The 1-2, ball in the dirt. Crochet's been injured. He's been on the IL since May. Nothing has changed with Crochet. The 2-2. Low for a ball. If you're just joining us, Eduardo Rivera, not been great. Not really helping out his team today. Full count, the pitch. Holiday fouls it away. You're good, Johnny. I'm just letting you know. He's been on the IL all season. Full count. He walks him. It's a challenge. Narvaez challenges. It's clearly a ball, though. I get it, though, trying to bring some momentum, but nothing doing. Put Bayo in. Yeah, it's just Kyle Bradish is starting tonight for Baltimore. My feed is completely just crapped out. Rivera's night is done. He couldn't even get out of the first. I don't even know what to put on screen right now. Let's just put this bad boy up. If you have not already, hit that sub button. Why would the Red Sox start this random? I mean, he's not random. He started a game last week. Ranger was supposed to start tonight, but he's still under the weather, so they did not pull him off the IL. So it is what it is. Look, not a lot to say there, man. He had no command of his fastball at all. I mean, Wow says if we lose, I'm blaming you. You can say whatever you want. I don't really care. I was gonna go live for this. I don't really care. It is what it is. It doesn't matter. We did get a super chat. Let me pull that up real quick. Got to send the link to myself. In 2 seconds, guys. I got to get the link for our super chat software. Okay. I sent that to myself. Nice. It's one of those nights. All right, Bayo is in now. Let's see if he can. Chadwick Trump up now. Let's see if Bayo. What my number one key to victory was the pitching needed to survive. Has not done that yet. So I don't know. Jay just got here, not the score I want to see. Yeah, not great. The 0-1 from Bayo. Trump's going to foul it away. It's still the top of the first. Plenty of game left to be played. Plenty of game left to be played. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Top first. Just score 7 runs. It's as easy as that, my friend. Just score 7 runs. Trump's going to ground 1 to third. Durbin, does he make the play? He does. And my God, the Red Sox get out of it. What an abysmal top of the first. We head to the bottom of the first. Let me know who you got in the comments. What's up? I mean, yeah, but you know, bad tone setter. You know, bad tone setter. You know. The Red Sox have not come up to the plate yet. So I'm going to reserve my judgment for a few plate appearances. If we go 3 innings and haven't done anything, then I'm going to start to get a little bit concerned. But let me know who you got, guys. Also, make sure you like the video. We have 140 people watching. We've only got 40 likes. Can we get to like 60 likes? Can we get to like 60 likes? Michael King, let's go. You and me both, my friend. You and me both. Hit that like button if you have not already, and let me know who you got in the chat. Plenty of ball game left. Plenty of ball game left. Did someone end my poll? Or is it still there? I might have closed it. Oh, let me see if I can get that super chat up. The link was not sending for some reason. Oh, because it's not logged into. Santino, what did you do? All right, there's the super chats. I had trouble getting it up, but we're back. We're back to the game. I promise I'll get to that super chat at the end of this. Okay, here we go. Bottom first. Sox have not seen a pitch yet. So ball game is not over. Plenty of game left. Anthony Seigler is up first for the Red Sox. The first pitch to him is going to be a called strike. The 0-1 to Seigler. Pitch. Seigler grounds 1 to second. Holiday's there, throws on to first, route number 1. Tons of game left, for sure. I've been saying it. I've been saying it. Ceddanne up now. First pitch to him. It's a called strike. The 0-1 is outside for a ball. Ceddanne, been one of the best players on the team this year offensively. Continues to get better year after year. It's been really awesome to see. Bradish kicks, fires. Ceddanne hits one hard into the outfield. But O'Neill, is there. Alonso plays first. Tyler O'Neill's there, makes the catch, route number 2. Got good wood on it, just right to a fielder. And here comes Wilyer Abreu, ladies and gentlemen. Wilson's on deck. Wilyer is at the plate. First pitch to Wilyer, inside for a ball. One 0. The pitch. Called strike. $142 people watching. If you've not already, hit that like button. Hit that like button if you want the Red Sox to win this ball game. 1-1 count on Wilyer. The pitch. Foul ball. The 1-2. Horrible swing. Did not hold up. That's going to end the inning. We head to the top of the second. Still 4-0. Okay. Got to get to this super chat from Carl. Shout out to Carl. Just got home, so forgive me if you've already talked about this. Never a problem, Carl. What happened to Suarez starting today? Did they not activate him? Is he okay? So it's not an injury. He is under the weather. He is sick. So they're holding off a few days to make sure that he gets good, make sure he's okay. I would expect him to be activated for the A's series. We'll see. Or whatever the next, is the next series the A's series, or who do they play next? I forget. But he should be activated for the next series, I would expect. But he is sick. So it's not an injury thing. He's not hurt. He's okay. Just under the weather. So instead of pushing him and forcing him to go out there, they did not activate him off the IL today. So there you go. Okay, before we carry on, I do got to give a word to our sponsor real quick. So if you would indulge me for a second, we got to talk about the sponsor of today's video, and that is Prize Picks, ladies and gentlemen. It is America's #1 sports picks app, and it's the best place to win cash while watching sports. The app is incredibly easy to use, folks. All you got to do if you're playing player picks is select more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. Here's a lineup that I'm going with tonight. I'm going with Kelsey Mitchell to go more than 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists in the W. That's a Taco Tuesday discount. She's been playing really well, so I put that in my lineup. Along with Willson Contreras, more than 6.5 hitter fantasy score. Caleb Durbin, more than 0.5 hits. That is an example of a lineup that you could make on Prize Picks, or you can make one of your own. And we have a new user offer, ladies and gentlemen. If you play your first $5 lineup, you can get $150 in lineups if you win. You just got to use code HMA when you sign up. That is right, folks. Prize Picks switched up their offer. There's no better time to join. Lock in and win that first lineup. That's code HMA to sign up to get $150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5 lineup with Prize Picks. The link to download is in the comments and description. Thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. All right, we move right along. First pitch to Taylor Ward was a strike. Next pitch is going to be low for a ball. All right, 1-1 count here. Bayo kicks and fires. It hit Tyler Ward in the back. Scary moment there. What's up? No. I just need someone to open the door. Yeah, just to like air it out. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. First pitch to Pete Alonso. He's going to foul it away. So if you missed it, the Orioles scored 4 in the top of the first. Eduardo Rivera was, safe to say, not good. Oh, 1 count to Alonso. Foul ball, fouled off his ankle. Ugh. That hurt. So again, Pete Alonso, someone the Sox were in on this offseason, someone that I really wanted on the team. We got a pretty good. We got Willson though, so you can't complain. Still need to replace that power bat of Rafael Devers though. They have not done that yet. Oh, 2 count, runner on first. Top 2, no outs. Bayo is going to kick and fire. Did he go? He did not. Check swing. That's going to be ball 1. The 1-2. Alonso fouls it off. Ten pitches for Bayo so far. He's going to have to go long in this game. Does not have a choice. Eduardo Rivera could not even get you out of the first. So you're going to need Bayo to go for quite a bit of time. The 1-2. Inside for a ball. Checked his swing, but he did not go. Two count. Coming up here. Long at bat. The pitch. Alonso to second. Caught by Monasterio for out number 2. Out number 1, excuse me. Misread the score bug. Good play by Monasterio. That's going to be out number 1. Here comes Gunnar Henderson. Walked in the first inning. The first pitch to him from Bayo is going to be a called strike. All right, the 0-1 count. Bayo kicks, he fires. Gunnar grounds one to second. Seigler on to second. Monasterio to first. Double play. And the Red Sox get out of it. A little 4-6-3 double play action, ladies and gentlemen. We head to the bottom of the second. We are headed to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. While we are at this commercial break, if you have not already, oh, look at that number go up. If you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join the channel today. The trade deadline is less than 2 weeks away, and we will be live for that. I'm also thinking we might be live next week for the opener against the Dodgers. It's a very late game. I think it's like an 8:40 first pitch here in Dallas. Might be a 9:40 first pitch. It's a 9:40 first pitch, actually, in Dallas. I think I might go live for that game. I post daily content here on the channel, so if you've not already, you love the Red Sox, hit that sub button. Do you know the Patriots Today guy? Alper was just in here a few minutes ago. He said, what's up? Yeah, I know Alper. I used to produce for Alper. I used to be his Patriots Today producer. Hit that sub button if you've not already joined the channel today. I appreciate every single one of you that hits that sub button. Daily coverage of your favorite baseball team, of my favorite baseball team, through the good and through the bad. We are here every single day. Every single day. We are here, and we are live. Hobart says, just subscribe. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. If we were to win this game and sweep the Jays and A's, we would possibly break the win streak record against the Dodgers. That's true. We got to win this game, though. We got an uphill climb. Yo, Alper is a W, bro. Tell him I said that. I will tell him you said that, Johnny. I will tell him you said that. All right, here we go. Willson is up first. Thank you to Rich. Thank you to Nick. Go Sox. Thank you guys for subscribing. First pitch to Willson is going to be a strike. Two, one. Bang. The 0-1 outside for ball. One count on Willson. Bradish kicks and fires. Willson grounds one to the left side for a foul. Welcome in if you're just joining us. Bottom second, 4-0 Orioles. Not a great top of the first for Boston, but still a lot of ball game left. No outs. Willson up now with a 1-2 count. Bradish from the stretch is going to kick and he's going to deal inside for ball 2. Contreras, man, what a year for him. Just south of 300 batting average. What was it, 23 home runs? Sheesh. The 2-2 to Willson, the pitch. Foul ball. Got to give a tip of the cap to Craig Breslow for that trade. And the Sonny Gray trade. 2 really great trades this past offseason. Never had an issue with what Craig does in the offseason. Did he get the bat that we needed? We got Willson, but we didn't get that second bat. It's the trade deadline that has really, I've always been sour on him on. The 2-2. Willson hits one up in the air, but it's not going to go very far. Center fielder's there, makes the catch, route number 1. Masataka Yoshida up now. Did work a count a little. Yep, that's true. 268, 4 home runs, 18 RBIs on the year for Masa. The first pitch. Outside for ball 1. Chad Tracy deserves to be full-time manager. I agree with you. Take that interim tag off of him. All right, 1-0 count here on Yoshida. The pitch from Bradish is a called strike. He could get manager of the year, man. That would be crazy. Interim to manager of the year. How crazy would that be? Masataka grounds one to second. Holiday's there. Throws on to first, route number 2. So 2 outs here. Caleb Durbin up now. How about Caleb Durbin, by the way? I don't know if you guys know that Twitter account, Cal, WEI, whatever. He was tormenting me for months about my Caleb Durbin take, saying that I said Caleb Durbin was going to be a stud. Yeah, he deleted his Twitter account. Coward. Caleb Durbin got good, and he deleted his account. 0-1 count on Caleb Durbin here. The pitch, low for a ball. I love being right, you know? I love being right sometimes. It feels good. I digress. 1-1 count here on Caleb Durbin. The pitch, low for ball 2. 10 home runs for Derby. 239 average. Got that average up from like less than $1. Like, he's been fantastic for the Sox. Had a bad first month and a half, 2 months. But after that, he's just been great. 2-1 here to Durbin. The pitch from Bradish is going to be outside for ball 3. Let's get that first base runner of the night. Here we go. The 3-1. It's going to be a called strike. Ronnie said I gave you a like. Thanks so much, Ronnie. I appreciate that. Remember when we couldn't win a game at all? Yes, I do. It was the first 3 months of the season. It was agonizing. Agonizing, I tell you. Full count on Durbin. The pitch. Outside for a ball. He walks. First base runner of the night. Can't throw a perfect game. Could still throw a no-hitter. Jarren Duran up now. First pitch to him. Called strike. Had a big game earlier today. What's up, Yoda Jenkins? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Had a big game earlier today. 2-run triple. Had another RBI as well. Oh, 1 count to Duran. The pitch. Takes inside for a ball. We just gotta start laying down the pieces here. Got to start, little bit at a time with a comeback. Just piece by piece. 1-1 count. The pitch. Outside for a ball. Get that pitch count up for Bradish. Get some base runners. See what you can do. The 2-1 count. Duran lines one into the outfield. It's going to be caught, though, by the left fielder. Hit it hard, just right to a fielder. Unlucky. That'll end the inning. We head top 3. Still 4-0. If you have not already, and you want the Red Sox to win this game, hit that like button. 157 people watching. 69 likes, nice. But can we get to 100 likes? Let's get to 100 likes. Let's get to 100 likes if we can. If you want the Red Sox to win tonight, hit that like button. Let's do it, folks. Let's freaking do it. $70 likes. Can we get to a hundo? Can we get to a hundo? If you want the Red Sox to win this game, hit that like button. We're at commercial break right now. We're going to be back in 1 second. Don't you worry. Mike Jackson gives me a thumbs down. What'd I do, Mike? What'd I do? You an O's fan? All right, here we go. We are back. First pitch to Tyler O'Neill is going to be a called strike. Oh for 1, ground into a fielder's choice in the first. Did score a run. The 0-1. High for a ball. One. 16 pitches for Bayo so far. The pitch. O'Neill lines one into the left center gap. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Just a single for Tyler O'Neill. Start out the inning with a single. Here comes Christian Encarnacion Strand. How do you ground into a fielder's choice and not record an out? They do record an out, but that's what a fielder's choice is, where someone else gets out and you are safe. That's what a fielder's choice is. So it was an out. They tried to turn a double play, and they actually ended up not turning the double play either. The player wasn't out. Oh, how do you ground to a fielder's choice and not record an out? You know why? Because they tried to get the out at second, and Henderson was safe. So that's how. That's how. 0-2 count on Encarnacion Strand. Bayo from the stretch kicks and fires. Just low for a ball. Bayo's going to have to go long in this game. The 1-2. The pitch. Foul tip. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3, ladies and gentlemen. You already know what to do. Spam your K's. Let's go. Spam your K's. Spam your K's. Dylan Beaver's up now. First pitch to him is going to be a called strike. 2-run single in the first. Also scored a run for Beavers. The 0-1, low for a ball. One the pitch. Called strike. So far so good for Bayo. It's really been Eduardo Rivera that kind of has screwed all of this up to start. Bayo's been pretty good to start so far. 1-2 count for Beavers. Bayo kicks and deals inside for a ball. Rodriguez is on deck. He's 1 for 1 on the day. The pitch. Beavers lines one into right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. O'Neill's into second. So that would be a single. Erod is with Arizona now. He's actually an all-star this year. Pitched in the all-star game. So 2 on 1 out. top three here. Jonathan Rodriguez up now. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss for strike one. RBI double in the first for Rodriguez. Bayo kicks, he fires. It's going to be a called strike for strike two. Quick 0-2 count on Rodriguez. Bayo's going to kick and fire outside for ball one. Just a bit outside. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Spam your case. Spam your K's in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Two outs now here. Here comes Jackson Holliday. He walked in the first inning. First pitch to him is a called strike. Two on, two outs. The 0-1. Low with the ball. One count here. The 1-1 is a strike. One, two count here. The pitch. It just jumped to commercial break. So I'm going to assume that was a strikeout. And it was. Spam your K's. That was so weird. It just, I didn't see the last pitch. And it jumped. It jumped to a commercial break. It jumped. X Productions YouTube. Hey, what's your beef about? What was that beef about in the comment section? So X Productions, shout out to you for coming in here. That dude and I have been going back and forth for a few weeks. He's been saying I'm lying about my age and that I'm not a real fan. And so I'm just defending myself. People like that make me mad when they're questioning my fandom or how old I am or this, that, the other. So, you know, I had it. So I got a little mad. So I defended myself. So I'm sorry that you had to be in the middle of that. That was not directed at you. But shout out to you for coming into the chat, man. I hope you stick around and hang out. I appreciate you coming in here. So shout out to you. Shout out to you. Spam your K's in the chat. Got to score some runs here, folks. How long have you been a fan? What is my age? I am not going to give my age, but I am over 25 years old. I've been a fan since I was born. See, that was the point this guy was making. Is he was like, you don't have a recollection of the Red Sox when you were 1 or 2. So how can you say you've been a fan for over 25 years? I'm like, dude, I was born a fan. It's a figure of speech. I was born a fan. I'm over 25 years old, so I've been a fan for over 25 years. I thought that argument was super ridiculous. I'm over 25 years old. I'm almost 30. I'm not going to give away my age, but I'm between 25 and 30. I've been a fan since I was born. My mom and her grandparents are from Boston. They're from Worcester. So I was born a fan. So yeah, it is what it is. We move on. Let's watch some ball. So bottom third. Colton Cowser's coming in to center. Did I get a bug bite? How did I get a bug bite on my elbow? That came out of nowhere. Something's happening. I don't know what it is. You look like you're 80. LOL. So something. Did Tyler O'Neill leave the game? I think Tyler O'Neill might have left the game. Yeah, Tyler O'Neill left the game. Colton Cowser is going to center. Dylan Beavers is going to right. Andruw Monasterio up now. First pitch to him is a called strike. What do you think the outcome of this game is going to be at this current state? A lot of ball game left. I'm not going to, I'm not going to assume anything. There's a lot of ball game left. 1-1 count on Monasterio. We've seen this team score a bunch of runs in one inning. They scored 4 runs in the bottom of the first earlier today. So, crazier things have happened. The 1-1 fouled away. That was funny, human. I laughed. I chuckled. I chuckled a little bit. All right. Kyle Brad signed a 5-year extension on Saturday, by the way. That was news in Major League Baseball. I got a bug bite on my elbow. That's so weird. I don't even know where that came from. I've been in the office all day. 1-2 to Monasterio. He's going to ground it foul. One-two count to Monasterio. The pitch. High for a ball. Interesting Bleacher Report. The 2-2 count. Bradish is going to kick and fire. Monasterio hits one hard and high. It's going to go off the monster. I think it's going to be their first hit of the night, right? Monasterio is grinding for second. He got thrown out at second. Great. Are you watching the game live on another screen? Yes, I am. I have it up. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the TV. He actually was safe. He swim moved, but he came off the base. Brutal. So instead of a double, it's out number 1. Carlos Narvaez up now. First pitch to him is a strike. Narvaez has struggled this year, which stinks. I had high hopes for him this year, and it just has not come to fruition. The 0-1. Narvaez fouls it away. Very disappointing. I had very high hopes for Narvaez this year. It just didn't work out, man. Just didn't work out. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. 'Tis what it be. 'Tis what it be. Oh, 2 count on Narvaez. The pitch. Check to swing. Did he go? He did not. It's going to be ball 1. He did not. Good take by Narvaez. All right, 1-2 count here. Pitch. Narvaez hits one high, deep into center, but Cowser's there, makes the catch out number 2. Top of the order up now. Anthony Seigler coming up to the plate. Do I live in New England? I do not. I am based out of Dallas, Texas. That's where the Chat Sports studios are. First pitch is a ball. I'm wondering how I didn't go insane watching the Red Sox early this year. I went insane. But as part of my job, I have to watch every game. So 1-0 count here on Seigler. He's 0 for 1, grounded out in the first. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One count, the pitch. Low for a ball. You were stationed in Texas 3 times. Where were you stationed out of? The 2-1. Called strike. This damn bug bite is annoying the hell out of me. I have MLB TV. NESN 360 you actually can't use. You have to use MLB TV if you're out of state. The 2-2, swing and a miss for strike 3. So we had top 4. Top 4, brutal. All right, while we are at commercial break, I got to give a word from our sponsor. You guys know them. You guys love them. They're one of my favorites. It's Prize Picks, ladies and gentlemen. It's the #1 place to go if you love daily fantasy sports. They are America's #1 sports picks app, and it's the best place to cash in while watching sports. The app's really easy to use, folks. It really is. You just pick more or less on a few player stat projections, and if you get your picks right, you could cash in. We got a lineup going tonight. Not looking great so far. We've got Kelsey Mitchell going more on 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That's the Taco Tuesday discount that Prize Picks does every Tuesday. We've also got more on Willson Contreras, 6.5 hitter fantasy score. We've got more on Caleb Durbin, 0.5 hits. That is the lineup I'm rocking with tonight. That is a lineup that you can make on Prize Picks as well. But what you got to do is follow these directions because we have a new user offer, ladies and gentlemen. It's a new offer. If you play your first $5, you get $150 in lineups. If you win that $5 lineup, you got to use code HMA when you sign up. That's right. Prize Picks just switched up their offer. There's no better time to join, lock in, and win that first lineup. One more time, that's code HMA to sign up to get $150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5+ lineup. The link to download the app and, partake in that deal is in the comments and description of today's show. Thank you so much to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. I love Prize Picks so much. The presenting sponsor of Chat Sports, the presenting sponsor of the Red Sox Rundown. Go check them out today. I promise you won't regret it. It is a whole lot of fun. And get that link in the chat for you guys if you guys want to sign up and give it a try. Debbie says, hey, Jack, do you think the Sox could come back? Never say never. Never say never. We've seen crazier things. We have seen crazier things. First pitch from Bayo is going to be out inside for a ball. Chadwick Trump up now. He's 0 for 1, grounded out in the first. The 1-0 low for ball 2. Mr. Duffy says, checking in from Nagasaki, Japan. Thanks for the broadcast. Thank you so much for watching, my friend. Red Sox Rundown is international. The 2-0 is high for a ball. So quick 3-0 count. Do I think Duran will get traded at the deadline at this point? I don't know, man. I don't know. 3-0 is a strike. Unless he's used as a trade chip for a bigger deal, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. The value's not really there, and they're not really selling now. They're going to buy. 3-1, the pitch is fouled away. So full count here for Bello. If you've not already, hit that subscribe button. We're at 78 likes. Trying to get to 100 likes. We're very close. The 3-2 is another foul ball. We're very close. So if you've not already, hit that like button. 100 likes is the goal. The 3-2, another foul ball. The 3-2, the pitch. Fouled away once again. (22-5) in the last 27 games. That is insane. All right, we go again. The pitch. Swing and a miss! Strike 3. You already know what to do. Spam your case. Let's go. Big Daddy Joe's in the chat. Hey, Jack, congratulations on 12K subs. LFG Sox. Shout out to you, Big Daddy Joe. Thank you so much for coming on in here and hanging out. Taylor Ward up now. First pitch to him is fouled away. Ward is 0 for 1. He got hit by a pitch in the second. Bello with an 0-1. Kicks and fires. Called strike, strike 2. Good call, faded. The 0-2 lined into the outfield. It's going to be a base hit. Bello is doing all right. Pretty good game for Bello so far. He's looking pretty good. Pete Alonso up now. He's 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch to him is fouled off. All right, here we go. 0-1 count here. Bello's going to kick and fire. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Debbie said just sub. Thank you so much, Debbie. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you enjoy the content. Thank you so much. Is it the collared shirt? Everyone's subbing today. Is it the collared shirt? It was the only thing I had in the office. That was not a hoodie, and I am baking right now. 0-2 count. Here we go. The pitch from Bello is high for a ball. The 0-2 is low for a ball. Thank you to every single person watching tonight. Any news on Casas? Nah. No. As much as I love Casas, as much as I'm a Casas defender, will we ever see him again? Who's to say? 2-2 count on Alonso. The pitch. Inside for a ball. Big Daddy Joe, that's a fantastic question. If you use hashtag Red Sox, I'm actually going to do a Q&A after the game tonight. So if you use hashtag Red Sox, Big Daddy Joe, I'll get that on the Q&A tonight. I'm going to do a Q&A for this weekend. I'm going to do it tonight. Full count, the pitch. He walked him. No, he didn't. Challenged it. That was a strike. They're challenging. That was a strike. That was definitely a strike. That should be strike 3. Runner did steal, by the way. It's definitely a strike. It was definitely in the strike zone. So that's strike 3. Batter's out. I was like, that's definitely a strike. So 2 outs. Spam your Ks, by the way, because that was a strike. Another strikeout for Bayo. Big Daddy Joe, 1 word. Hashtag Red Sox, 1 word. So no space in between Red and Sox. 1 word. You're on the right track, though. First pitch to Gunner is a swing and a miss. You're on the right track, Big Daddy Joe, but 1 word. All right, 0-1 count. The pitch to Gunner. Fouls it away. Logan says it is unlikely the Red Sox will win. Still plenty of ball game left. I wouldn't go that far yet. Still a lot of ball game left. It's only the top of the 4th. Still got half the game left. The 0-2 hit Gunner in the knee. Jeez. Hey, Logan, that Chris that you said to shut up is my mom. So don't tell my mom to shut up or I'll block you. So yeah. Relax, Logan. Relax. Yeah, I know you didn't know. So relax. We're all friends here. All right? You don't need to be hostile. We're all friends here. All right, 2 on, 2 outs. Top 4 here. Colton Cowser up now replacing Tyler O'Neill, who left with an undisclosed injury. First pitch is popped up into foul ground. Will Durbin be able to get to it? He will not. It's in the stands. What do you think about Christian Campbell? They call me gerbil. If you use hashtag Red Sox like Debbie just did, I'm going to put that in the Q&A tonight. Oh, 1 count on Cowser, who's been the Red Sox demon. 0-1 outside for a ball. Let's see if these are coming in. So I've got 2 out of the, I've got 2, 3, 4. We're getting some questions. There we go. We're getting some questions. I'm going to do a Q&A at the end of the stream tonight. It's going to go out this weekend. So if you want to get a question, use hashtag Red Sox. The 1-1 outside for a ball. There you go. They call me gerbil. 2-1 count. Colton Cowser at the plate. Big Daddy Joe. We'll get to that at the end of the half inning. Big Daddy Joe. 3-1 count on Gunner. The pitch. Not Gunner, excuse me. Colton Cowser. He walks him. It's been a grind of a game. We're only in the top of the fourth. Here comes Christian Encarnacion Strand. He struck out twice tonight. First one's a strike. Got to get out of this inning. Cannot give up any runs. Jack, I just started watching. How often do you stream games? I do. So I've missed a few weeks. I did the draft 2 weeks ago, and then I missed last week. I try to do one a week. Not always going to be able to do that. Encarnacion Strand lines one into center field. Ceddanne is there, makes the catch. They get out of the inning. Where is that weigh-in? We're going to be doing a mailbag tonight. If you want to get in on the mailbag, that video will go out this weekend. Use hashtag Red Sox or Super Chat to get on the show. Ask a question, and I will put it on the show. What was I reading there? So I try to do one once a week. I can't always guarantee that because if you guys don't know, the Red Sox Rundown is only a very small part of my actual job here at Chat Sports. Like, I have a bunch of other responsibilities at Chat Sports. I run all of our advertising, so like Prize Picks, I run all of that day-to-day operations. I also have a big part in our merch store, so I do a lot of that as well. And then I also still produce. So maybe not a really big known fact. I also still produce. So the Red Sox Rundown is actually a little bit lower on my priority list, even though I am a huge Red Sox fan. So I try to do a game a week. Not always possible, but I try to do at least one game a week. But if you got a question, use hashtag Red Sox or Super Chat to get on the show. We will do that at the end of the game. But right now, we got a Super Chat from a friend of ours. You know him. You love him. It's Big Daddy Joe, $20 Super Chat. No matter what happens tonight, I'm just so proud of this Red Sox for matching the history of the 1946 win streak, LFG Sox. Hey, man, even if they lose tonight, which I'm not going to call the game, there's a lot of game left. Even if they lose tonight, this has been a very fun ride. These last few weeks have been a lot of fun. And that doesn't mean that the momentum's going to stop. Like, they might lose tonight, but then they might rattle off 5 or 6 straight again. Like, we don't know. So, but I do agree. Thank you so much, Big Daddy Joe, for the $20 Super Chat. I really do appreciate you. You are the absolute best. All right, I got to update all of this. Okay. How does a person come to work for your organization? We're constantly putting up job postings. I think if you check out our website, there's a jobs tab. We hire pretty frequently, so just kind of keep your ears out, your eyes and ears out. We usually tweet about it, or you can check the jobs page. But yeah, we hire pretty frequently. Ceddanne, first pitch to him was a ball. The next pitch is a ball as well, so a 2-0 count. Rafaela flew out in the first. Debbie, do you think I'm annoying asking so many questions? No, of course not. Ask as many questions as you want. They're not all going to get on the mailbag, but you can ask as many questions as you want. 2-0, called strike. What I like to do with mailbags is get as many different people as possible. Because I want to have like a good, I want to have a good variety of different people asking questions. But no, you can ask as many questions as you want. 2-1 to Ceddanne. Bradish kicks and fires. Ceddanne fouls it away. 90 likes. We're 10 likes away. Hit that like button if you have not already. Can you please post a link? Just go to chatsports.com. If you go to chatsports.com, there's a careers tab. Ceddanne grounds to short. Gunner's there. And gets him for out number 1. Wrong mouse. Yeah, so if you go to chatsports.com, there's a careers tab in the website. So you can check that out. You said you have a radio voice. Maybe be a producer. That's how I started. I started just as a producer. Will the Q&A be live? Yes, I will be doing the Q&A live, and I'm going to cut it up, and I'm going to post it as a video on Saturday. 1-0 to Wilyer. He swings and misses for strike one. Wilyer's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. The 1-1 called strike two. One, two. Brash kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. It is a dropped third strike. He's going to throw on to first. That's going to be out number 2. Hey, Jack, you going to produce NFL games again this year? I'm not sure what the plan is for me for the NFL season yet. We've hired a lot of producers, so most hosts have producers, I believe. We have our annual evaluation / hey, here's what you're doing for football season in August. So in a few weeks. So we'll find out. If I am producing watch parties, I would hope I'm doing Patriots because the Patriots are my favorite team, but not always how it works out. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to football season. It's going to be a lot of fun. Once again, it'll be my 6th football season. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know the plans yet, though. I think the bosses are still coming up with the plans for the season. But we'll know in a few weeks. We'll know in a few weeks what's going on. The 0-1 to Willson. Willson drives one the other way. It's going to go into the right center gap, into the bullpen. It is a ground rule double for Willson. Debbie, do you know Trizzy Trace from the Saints? Of course I do. I sit 2 desks over from him. If you watch a Chat Sports channel, I know them. I work with them. They're my coworkers. I talk to them every day. This is the only baseball channel we have at Chat Sports. I petitioned for this channel for 4 years, and we finally got it. Masataka Yoshida up now. The first pitch to him. Yoshida grounds it the other way. That's going to go into the outfield. Wilson's going to round third. He's going to score. The Red Sox get their first run of the night. Masataka Yoshida. The Red Sox are on the board. What's up, MRG? Hope you're doing all right. Caleb Durbin up now. First pitch to him. Checked his swing. Did he go? He did not. Ball 1. Let's go Red Sox chants are reverberating. Durbin is going to foul one away. Gabriel saying, come on, Sox. If you want the Red Sox to score a few more runs, hit that like button. We're 4 likes away from 100. We got 191 people watching us tonight. Thank you so much. If you have not already, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. The 1-1 count to Durbin. The pitch. Fouled away. Thoughts on getting Matt Chapman? JXX, I love that question. That will be in our mailbag tonight. That will be in our mailbag tonight because I love Matt Chapman. I love Matt Chapman. 1-2 count here. One-two count on Durbin. The pitch. Durbin, it's going to be a little trickler too short. And he gets thrown out at first. Not before the Red Sox do score a run, though. So, little bit of life. Little bit of life. We are going to head to the top of the fifth, though. We are going to head to the top of the fifth. Red Sox do get a run back, though. If you have not already, hit that sub button. Look at that number fly. We post daily 12121. That must be a good omen. We post daily coverage around the Boston Red Sox. I go live at least once a week. We'll be live in less than 2 weeks for the MLB trade deadline as well. I post a recap for every single game. If you love the Red Sox, this is the place for you. Hit that sub button. Join the family today. We're a family here at the Red Sox Rundown. We are a family here at the Red Sox Rundown. So join the family. Also share with everyone too. Who's your favorite Red Sox team of all time? My favorite Red Sox team is 2018. I was in college, followed that team from start to finish. One of the most fun teams I've ever watched. 2018, man, what a special freaking team. And then they traded everyone away, let everyone walk. You had one of the most dominant teams in baseball history, and you let them go. But hit that sub button if you have not already. Do you miss Alex Bregman? Yes, I do. I was very high on Alex Bregman. Caleb Durbin's been a really good Alex Bregman replacement. Not gonna argue with that. But Alex Bregman, I thought, offered a lot in terms of leadership, in terms of his offensive ability. His defense was also really good too. So yes, I do miss Alex Bregman. I think that was a big botch by the front office. First pitch to Beavers is going to be a ball. He's 2 for 2, 2 singles, a run, and 2 RBIs today for Beavers. The 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. Excuse me. The 1-1. Outside for ball two. The 2-1. Beavers is going to fly one into left field. Duran is there. Makes the catch for out number one. We did get 210 likes, by the way, so shout out to you guys. Bayo's velocity's up tonight quite a bit. Jonathan Rodriguez up now. The first pitch to him is a called strike. He's 1 for 2 on the day. RBI double in the first inning for him. '68th pitch coming up for Bayo. The pitch outside for a ball. Day off tomorrow. That's going to be nice. One count, the pitch. Going to be a little looper into right field. That's going to be a single. Here comes Jackson Holliday with 1 out, top 5. All right, we got no one count on Jackson Holiday here. Oh, 1 the pitch. Ground ball to second, flipped on to first. Double play. The side is retired. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Bayo so far tonight has been fantastic. What is his line? 4 1/3, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 5 Ks. Bayo has been fantastic tonight. Who you got? Let me know down below. R for Red Sox, O for Orioles. Let me know who you got down below. Who you got? Let me know. Bayo's pitched very well tonight. A lot of ball game left. Scored a run last inning. Let's just chip away. Chip, 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 chip away. Chip away. Crazier things have happened. Crazier things have happened. Chip, chip, chip away. The Yankees suck, says Debbie. You already know. Cam Schlittler talking all that crap, saying, "Oh, they don't have a lot of room to talk right now. You gotta look at the standings, look at the scoreboard." Well, Cam, we're 3.5 games back of the Yankees now. We've won 15 straight. I don't know what mess you're talking about. All right, here we go. Bottom 5. Let's score some more runs. Waiting for a day we get another 18 innings. I hope it's not today, Yoda, because I got to come to work tomorrow, and I'm tired. Jarren Duran up now. First pitch to him. Inside for a ball. Two-0 count on Duran. What do you think is the best chat sports channel? The Red Sox Rundown, baby. I'm just joking. I mean, they're all great. I mean, we're all, they're all great. We're all putting out really high-quality work. I love working here. Chat sports as an entity is awesome. The 2-0 is going to be a called strike. I can't name a favorite. It's like naming my favorite child. I can't name a favorite. They're all great. Although I will say the Red Sox Rundown because it's mine. All right, 2-1 count here on Duran. The pitch. Duran fouls one to the left side. Shout out to the 209 people joining me tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. You all are the best. 2-2 count on Duran. How long has Chat Sports existed? I think since 2016. So 10 years? Fouled away. I believe. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure 2016 is when Chat Sports was founded. Two to Duran once again. The pitch low for ball 3. Full count. Full count. Let's get a base runner. Let's get a base runner to start this inning. Let's create some havoc on the base paths. Big Daddy Joe, I just wanted people to shout out who they were rooting for. You know how it be, baby. No, thank you. Thank you for reminding. Who scored? Willson Contreras scored on a Masataka Yoshida single. Full count on Duran. Here we go. The pitch. Duran grounds one to second. Holiday's there on the first for out number 1. Thank you for the kind words, Johnny. I'm hoping this channel gets big too. That's my goal. I think we're like the second biggest channel. Obviously, Red Seat Radio is doing fantastic. Shout out to Corbin. He's great. But I think we're the second biggest Red Sox, like daily Red Sox channel out there. You know, you've got Section 10 and those ones as well, but they do like podcasts after every series. So yeah. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Monasterio up now. First pitch to him is a called strike. Monasterio tags one into left field. That's going to be off the monster. That's going to be a base hit. He is not going to make the mistake he made the first time, and he is going to stay at first base with a single. He's not going to make the mistake he made of running into an out at second this time. Carlos Narvaez up now. Here we go. We got no 1 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Monasterio on first. 0-2 count on Narvaez. 1 out, bottom 5. The pitch. Outside for ball 1. Anthony Seigler on deck, top of the order, coming up. Outside for ball 2. Yeah, Narvaez has not looked good at the plate, man. Like, I had such high expectations for him this year. And he's just been a disappointment, to say the least. The 2-2 pitch, fouled off. Yeah, Debbie, you can ask questions. Like I said, I'm not going to probably be able to answer all of your questions because I want to answer as many different people's as possible. So I might be able to answer 1 or 2 of yours, and I'm going to answer some other people's as well. But you can answer. Yeah, you can keep asking questions. 2-2 to pitch. Checked his swing. Did he go? He did. Strike 3. What happened to Narvaez, man? He was good last year. Top of the order now. Anthony Seigler up now for Boston. 2 outs, bottom 5. Oh for 2, ground out, strikeout for Seigler. First pitch, fouled off. 0-1 to Seigler. The pitch. High for a ball. Yeah, it's disappointing. It's disappointing. I had high hopes for Narvaez this year. He just hasn't lived up to it. It's disappointing. It is what it is, though. Wong's been better, so that's good. I think they should trade for a catcher, Hunter Goodman, Shea Langoliers, try to get one of those guys. The 1-1, swing and a miss for strike 2. Will it happen, though? I don't know. Still got about a week and a half left, so we'll see. 250 people watching. Thank you so much. If you've not already, hit that subscribe button. Join the channel today. Daily Red Sox coverage. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We still have Wong? Yeah, we do. He's been getting a line share of the catching starts. He's been starting more than Narvaez. Seigler grounds one to second. Holiday's there, throws on to first. That'll end the inning. No runs. Brutal. We head to the top of the 6th. Baltimore leads 4-1. Let's head back to our sub counter. We've been growing tonight. 252 people watching. Thank you so much. If this is your first time watching, welcome into the Red Sox Rundown. I'm your host, Jack Lauderay. If you have not already, hit that sub button. Join the family today. We post daily coverage of the Red Sox. We're going to be live for the trade deadline next week. I thought he was not good. He's been much better this year. Wong's been much better this year. Who would you package in a trade for someone like Goodman? So I'll say this. Jim Bowden put out a trade idea a few days ago. I actually did a video on it. You guys can go check that out. I did a video on it 2 days ago. The trade was this. It was Connolly Early, Kyson Witherspoon, Marcelo Meyer, Carlos Narvaez. That was the trade. I think if you take Connolly Early out of the trade and you do Kyson Witherspoon, Marcelo Meyer, and Carlos Narvaez, that's what I would do. That's what I would offer. Is that enough? Maybe not. Colorado might say no, but that's what I would do. How uncomfortable are the Red Sox willing to get, though? That's the big question. How uncomfortable are they willing to get? Is Aroldis Chapman a good closer? He's one of the best closers in the entire league. He's great. He's one of the best closers in the entire league. Hit that sub button if you've not already. We're coming back to game action here in just a second. Appreciate every single person that's hanging out and watching tonight. No trading Meyer or Early. I wouldn't trade Early, but Meyer, I would trade Meyer. I would. Trump leads things off. First pitch to him is fouled away. Hunter Goodman's got years of control. He's hit 30-plus home runs already this year, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Giovanni Moran warming up in the bullpen. The 0-1 is high for ball 1. That's frozen. The 1-1, the pitch. Trump's going to ground one to short. Monasterio's there, picks it up, throws. He's out for out number 1. I mean, Meyer's got the injury concerns. He's come up. He's played well defensively. Offensively, he hasn't played very well. If you could get Goodman for just Witherspoon, Meyer, and Narvaez, I think that's a really good trade. I think Colorado might say no. I don't know if that's enough, but that would be a really good trade in my opinion. First pitch to Ward is low for a ball. One 0. High for a ball. Two 0 count here. The pitch from Bayo. Lined foul. Do you think we'd be better with Devers right now? More power in the lineup? It's hard to say, though. That one's hard to say. Probably. Because I know everyone's going to say, well, Devers hasn't played well. He's hitting in a pitcher-friendly ballpark. Fenway's a hitter-friendly ballpark with the Green Monster, but I digress. The 2-1, grounded to third. Durbin picks it up, throws on to first. That's out number 2. This has been a really great outing for Brayan Bello. He has been really good tonight. Is Drake May at the game? That's chills. Do you think we would be better with Kyle Harrison? I think he'd probably be the same. Actually, no, because you wouldn't have Durbin, Seigler, or Monasterio. So I actually think probably no. Because the rotation's been fantastic. You have injuries, but other than that. But Durbin, Monasterio, and Seigler have all contributed. They've all been great. So actually, I don't think you would be. The 0-1 to Alonso's foul. Because also, Harrison started the season really good. He has cooled off as of late. He has not been pitching as well as he did. Whereas our starters have been pretty damn consistent all year. 0-2 count on Alonso here. Bello kicks and deals. Alonso fouls it away again. Oh, 2 count. Bello kicks and deals. And it's just low for a ball. Just low for a ball. Really good night for Bello. The pitch. Jack, do you like the Saints? I don't not like the Saints. The Patriots are my favorite team, obviously. The Patriots are obviously my favorite team because I'm all Boston sports, but I don't mind the Saints. 2-2 count. Here we go. The pitch. Low for a ball. Full count. Full count. Bello kicks and deals. Grounded to short. Monasterio's there. Throws on to first, and that's going to end the inning, folks. Hell yeah. All right, I'm going to do... let's do a little Twitter plug. Twitter world. If you have not, follow me on Twitter. I don't usually plug my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I post about the Red Sox every single day. I post about the Red Sox every single day. So if you've not already, make sure you follow me on Twitter. It's where I'm at the most. I'm on Twitter the most. It's the social media app that I'm on the most. So follow me on Twitter if you've not already. I'll give shout-outs to whoever gives me a follow. I'll give some shout-outs. Show some love. Why are they losing? Because Eduardo Rivera gave up 4 runs in the top of the first. Other than that, it's been smooth sailing. Are you on Insta and Facebook? I am on Instagram at the Red Sox Rundown. I'll put the Instagram in the chat as well. Here's the Instagram. That's the Instagram at the Red Sox Rundown. Follow me on all social media platforms, posting about the Red Sox every single day. Don't miss out. Join the family today. Dennis Eckersley's in the booth. Talk about a blast from the past. Ceddanne lifts one into right field. It's going to be caught for out number 1. Wilyer up now. I'm sorry, I'm just listening to Eckersley, man. He's so good. First pitch to Wilyer's fouled away. Shout out to everyone following me on IG. The 0-1, low for a ball. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to Yoda. I see you guys on IG. Shout out to you guys. 1-1 count to Wilyer. The pitch fouled away. One-two count on Wilyer. The pitch. Do you talk Pats football during the season? I do not. We do have a Patriots channel called Patriots Day by Chat Sports. Our host, Brett Alper, is a diehard Patriots fan. I'm a Patriots fan too, but I don't host that channel. Our host, Brett Alper, is also a diehard Patriots fan. So go subscribe over there. 2-2 count on Wilyer. The pitch. Outside for ball 3. Full count. Full count here. The pitch. Fouled off. Debbie said she followed me on IG. I see Debbie. Shout out to you. Full count. All right, 3-2 pitch for Wilyer here. Radish kick. He fires. Abreu's going to fly one into shallow left field. It is a sliding catch. Route number 2. Debbie says, you're my role model. Thank you, Debbie. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Debbie. It's very nice of you. All right, Willson up now. Here we go. First pitch to him. Hit by a pitch. Wilson's hit by a pitch. Runner on first. Garcia warming up in the bullpen for Baltimore. How was your day, Jack? Good. Long. Like I said, this stream was very last minute. So I did a normal work day. I was in at around 8:30 a.m. this morning. So we're coming up on 12 hours today, but that's okay. Had to be here today for the potential record-setting win. Massa grounds it to second, excuse me. Holidays there makes the catch. We head top 7. All right. While we're at commercial break, I think it's a great time to shout out the sponsor of today's video. You guys know him. You guys love him. It's Prize Picks, ladies and gentlemen. It is America's #1 sports picks app. It is the place to go if you love daily fantasy sports. And they've got a new offer for you guys I'm going to tell you about here in a second. With the social feeds feature, you can share Prize Picks lineups with your friends or copy lineups that you see with a single click. You can follow me on Prize Picks. You can follow the producers. Everyone on Chat Sports is on Prize Picks. You can tail or fade our picks. And you can see our picks before they're even posted on the show. For example, we got a lineup tonight. Not looking great, but we'll see. Caleb Durbin, more than 0.5 hits. Willson, more than 6.5 hitter fantasy score. Kelsey Mitchell, Taco Tuesday discount on Prize Picks. 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists in the W. That's one example of a Prize Picks lineup that you can make. Or you can make one of your own. And listen up, because if you've never played Prize Picks before, we have a new user offer. It's a brand new offer, ladies and gentlemen. If you play your first $5 lineup, you get $150 in lineups if you win. You got to use code HMA, though, when you sign up. That's right. Prize Picks just switched up their offer. There's no better time to join. Lock in and win that first lineup. That's code HMA. Sign up to get $150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. The link to download is in the comments and description. Thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring the Red Sox Rundown. Almost sneezed, but we got through the ad read, and we did it clean. Shout out to Prize Picks. All right, I got to blow my nose, and then we're going to be good to go. All right, Giovanni Moran is in now. Brian Bayo's day is over. Really good day for Bayo. Have to give him his flowers. Really solid day for Bayo. Did exactly what he needed to do. First pitch to Gunnar from Moran is inside for a ball. Excuse me. 1-0 is fouled away. All right. Gunner's going to line one into the gap, headed to the triangle. It's going to fall in. That's going to be multiple bases. Gunner's looking for third. He's going to be in there safely. That is a leadoff triple. Red Sox getting spanked. They're losing by 3. What are you talking about? They're losing by 3. What do you mean? Whatever. Probably an Orioles fan. Welcome in. Thanks for the views. Thanks for the interaction. Pete, good evening, first-time viewer. Shout out to you, Pete. Thank you for watching. Kowser with a bunt attempt. Didn't go anywhere. Moses, what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Is the season still over? It appears not. It appears not. We back. For now. We back. 0-1 count, the pitch. It's called strike 2. All right. 0-2 count here. The pitch is foul ball. Texans Today is one of our Chat Sports channels. It's Jeremy Chuggs having a little bit of fun. Shout out to Chuggs. Why is my jaw swinging? Because I grit my teeth. Shouldn't do that. Don't do that, kids. Don't recommend it. But I grit my teeth sometimes. The 0-2 count. Outside. Not grit, grind. I grind my teeth. Excuse me. Two-two count, runner on third, no outs. The pitch, way outside. That's going to be a pass ball. Gunner is going to score standing up. Brutal. He basically spiked that pitch. Like, it's just not good at all. Greg Weissert warming in the bullpen. Full count. That kind of felt like a dagger there, but I'm not going to call it yet. 3-2 in the dirt. Another pass ball. Narvaez, dude, what are you doing? Why is everyone arguing with everyone now? Everyone be civil. Everybody relax. Rocco, relax, big dog. Relax, big dog. So that's going to be a walk. Got some trolls in the chat. I don't know who these people are. They might be Chat Sports employees. I don't think they are, though. I usually know who the Chat Sports ones are. Pete, reach out to bunt attempt. The bunt is laid down. It's going to be out number one. Runner's going to move over to second. Pete, reach out to my email's jack@chatsports.com. Jack@chatsports.com. Reach out, Pete. Maybe we can work something out. I appreciate you, Pete. I've seen your channel before, Pete. I've seen your channel before. Yeah, reach out. Jack, J-A-C-K, at chatsports.com. Reach out. See if we work something out. All right, 1-1 count here. The pitch. Called strike. I appreciate you, Pete. Appreciate you. Ryan Watson now warming in the bullpen. One, two. Moran's going to step off. Two-two count here on Beavers. Moran kicks, he deals. Beavers grounds it to first. Willson is there, gives it to Moran. Well, did he get him? I think he did. Route number 2. Cowser does get over to third. Good play by Willson. Jonathan Rodriguez up now. First pitch to him. Low for a ball. The 1-0 low for a ball. 19 pitches for Moran. Probably all we see of him. Don't think we see him in the 8th. Two-0. Got to get out of this inning. Cannot give up any more runs. Cannot give up any more runs. The 2-0 outside for ball 3. Rio. It's called strike. Three-one count. Got to do something here. Got to do something here. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Come on. Full count. Come on. Come on. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Spam your K's. Big out. Big out there. Now let's go score some runs. Spam your K's in the chat. Let's go. We head to the bottom of the 7th. That was a major out. Spam your K's. That was a huge out. If you have not already, hit that sub button. Let's keep that number going. Let's keep that number going. Hit that sub button if you have not already. Spam your K's in the chat. Let's go score some damn runs. Let's go score some damn runs. Keep them coming. Hit that sub button. Spam your K's. Any jelly beans in the studio? I could run and get them for a price. I could run and get them. I could. They're not here with me. I would have to run all the way across the office because nobody else is here. But I could. Yanier Cano is going to replace Kyle Bradish. Kyle Bradish's night is over. I could be convinced, Yoda. I could be convinced. Just saying. All right, it's the 7th inning stretch. We should be back soon. We are back right now. First pitch to Durbin is a called strike. Rocco, can I be a mod? Absolutely not. Nice try, though. All right. Yoda, I will go get it after this half inning. I'll go get it after this half inning, Yoda. 1-1 count for Durbin. Durbin, a little broken bat. It's going to be up the middle. He's going to be out. All right, two jelly beans. All right, I can be convinced. I can be convinced. I got to get it at the end of the half inning, so you guys got to be patient. I got to run across the office, but I will. Everyone just relax. Everyone relax. Here comes Jarren Duran. First pitch to him, low in the dirt. For a ball. 0 for 2 on the day, line out, ground out for Duran. Having Durbin and Duran go back-to-back is a little confusing. 1-0 is a strike. Kid got a bat. That's cool. Willson Contreras. The guy's wearing all Dodger gear. That's weird. Duran fouled away. Willson Contreras gave the bat to a kid. It's his first game. That's awesome. The dad's wearing a Dodger hat and shirt. Signed by Willson, too. That's cool. Good guy, Willson, man. Good guy, Willson. We love him. The 1-2 is a ball. The 2-2. Duran grounds one to first. Alonso's there, throws it to Cano. That's going to be out number 2. Why is there a giant space between 2 and outs? There we go. Andruw Monasterio up now. He's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. Outside for a ball. One 0 count on Monasterio. The pitch. Monasterio is going to ground it to third. Little bobble. Throws on to first. That will end the inning. Okay. I got to go get the Bean Boozled jelly beans. I will be right back. I will be right back. Do not leave. I'll be right back. I ran. And I ran so far away. Okay. Ryan Watson's going to replace Giovanni Moran. Okay, we're about to get back to game action. I will get to the Super Chats and the Bean Boozled Jelly Beans after the next half inning, okay? Okay, sounds great. Just to show you how big the office is, I got over 200 steps going from one end of the office to the other. It's a lot of steps. All right, Ryan Watson in the action now. He's got an 0-2 count on Jackson Holliday. Holliday going to ground run right in the first-second gap into the outfield. It's going to be a single. Chadwick Trump coming up now. He's 0 for 3, 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch is low for a ball. "1-0, the pitch. Runner went. Flied into right field. Wilyer is there. Makes catch route number 1. Is there a live stream curse? Every time I check it out, we're losing. That's not true. The last game we went live for was the Yankee game, and they won. So, not true. Oh, 1 on Taylor Ward, top of the lineup for Baltimore. The pitch is low for a ball. So 1-1 count coming up. All right, runner on first. 1-1 count. Called strike. 2 strikes. Get loud. Get loud. 2 strikes. 2 strikes. The pitch. Ward flies it into left field. Duran is there, makes the catch, route number 2. And 2 down. Yes, Kyle Bradish is out of the game. He's not in the game anymore. All right, here we go. First pitch to Alonso is fouled away. My dad's in the chat. Says, great time to be a Sox fan. Yes and no. Yes, they've been playing very good balls of late. No, they're losing tonight. But yes, Great time to be a Sox fan. Oh. Oh, 1 called strike. Your updates are 7 seconds delayed from Polymarket. Why? Game's on a delay. I don't know. The 0-2, low for a ball. Yeah, I mean, I'm watching on MLB TV, so game might be a few seconds delayed. It's what we got, you know? We're doing what we got to do. 1-2 count on Pete Alonso. Here we go. The pitch. Runner took off, but it's going to be fouled away. Wow, wow. All right, a 1-2. Ryan Watson's going to do it again. He quicks, he fires. Alonso's going to ground it to Monasterio, who throws on to first. That'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Baltimore still leads 5-1. Just go back and take a look at the sub counter, shall we? Just see where we're at. Have we added any more? We've added 2 more people to the subs. Welcome into the Red Sox run. Adam says, I like baseball. I like baseball too. Thank you so much for watching. Let's come back. I agree. Let's come back. Let's do it. Hit that sub button. We are live every week. We're going to be live for the trade deadline in a week and a half. You're not going to want to miss that. We also post daily videos, daily coverage of the Boston Red Sox. Oh, I almost forgot. It's Jelly Bean time. Iota said 7th inning Jelly Bean. I'm going to do it in the 8th. Please don't be mad at me. Bean Boozled time. If you send in a $20 super chat, I'll do a Bean Boozled Jelly Bean. This is either toasted marshmallow or stink bug. That is stink bug, and that's really bad. We got another one for my mom. Let's go Sox. Still have some fun. This one's either strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish. That's strawberry banana smoothie, thank God. Because that first one was not good. That first one was not good. At all. So shout out to you guys. Jack, did you ever play baseball? Yes, I played baseball all 4 years of high school. Andrew Kittredge is replacing Yanier Cano. Played baseball all through high school. Then I ended up covering Arizona State baseball in college. Covered the likes of Spencer Torkelson and Hunter Bishop. Also Adley Rutschman when he would come and play. That was a lot of fun. So. All righty. Here we go. What high school? I am not going to divulge what high school I went to. Not going to give away that personal information. Jahmai Jones in now. First pitch to him is fouled off. He's replacing Carlos Narvaez, pinch hitting for Carlos Narvaez. Oh, 1 count on Jones. Oh. The 0-1 swing and a miss for strike 2. Had that big home run a few nights ago. Tarps are off at Fenway. The 0-2. Checked his swing. Did he go? He did. Strike 3. Brutal. Brutal. Top of the order coming up, though. Seigler's 0 for 3 on the night. Let's see if he can get into something here. First pitch. Seigler lines one into the outfield. That's going to fall for a base hit. That's a start right there. Seigler lines a single into center. That's a base runner. Ceddanne Rafaela up now. Here we go. Here we go. Can we do something here? Can we do something here? First pitch fouled away. Did you perchance play football? I did. I also played football all 4 years of high school as well. That does not matter right now, though, because the Sox have a runner on. Thank you for asking the question, though. 0-1 count on. Oh, my God. This old dude has his shirt off. That's hilarious. Ceddanne Rafaela. Fenway is loud. It feels like a playoff atmosphere. The 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. The 0-2. Ceddanne fouls it away and stays alive. Tarps are off at Fenway. Kittredge kicks and fires. It almost hits Rafaela. It is a pass ball. Seigler is going to get to second. That old dude is hilarious. 1-2 count on Ceddanne. Ceddanne lifts one into shallow center field. Cowser's there, makes the catch for out number 2. All right, here comes Wilyer. Here comes Wilyer. He's 0 for 3 on the night. Does he have something in him? Here we go. First pitch to Wilyer's outside for a ball. Come on, Wilyer. Come on, Wilyer. Wilyer gives one a drive. But Cowser is there on the warning track. He makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Gave it a drive, just not far enough. It's brutal. Brutal, man, brutal. Brutal, 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 brutal. I'm not going to call it wraps. We've seen crazier things. But we'll see. We'll see. Let me know who you got. Honestly, no. Not who you got. If you want the Red Sox to win, like the video. Can we get to 150 likes? Can we get to 150 likes? Alec Gamboa is coming in to replace Ryan Watson. Can we get to 150 likes? If you want the Red Sox to win, like the video. We're 6 likes away. 6 likes away from 150. We're 4 likes away. 4 likes away from 150. Three likes away. Here comes Gunnar Henderson. Connor Wong is now catching. First pitch, Gunnar is going to ground it to second. Seigler's there, makes a great play onto first. That's going to be an out. In time for out number 1. Great play by Seigler and great pick by Willson Contreras. So quick out. Colin Cowser up now. He's walked twice today. First pitch. Called strike. The 0-1. High for a ball. Tyler Wells is warming in the bullpen. One-two count now after a strike. Cowser's been an Achilles heel for the Red Sox over the last few years. The 1-2 to him, the pitch, is a foul ball. We did get to 150 likes. Thank you guys for that. Encarnacion Strand is on deck. The pitch. Cowser fouls it away once again. All right, 1-2 count on Cowser. Top 9. Sox down 5-1. The 1-2, the pitch. Another foul. Jack, who do we play next? I believe we play the Blue Jays next. We have an off day tomorrow. And then I believe it is the Blue Jays. It is the Blue Jays. The 1-2. Cowser fouls it away again. 1-2 count here. The pitch. Almost hit him. The ball. 2-2 count. Two count the pitch. Swing and a miss. Spam your Ks. It's out number 2. It's out number 2. Spam your Ks. There we go. 2 down. 2 down. Spam your Ks. All right, Encarnacion Strand up now. The first pitch to him. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Oh, 1 count in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-1. Fouled away. All right, a 1-2 count on Encarnacion Strand. Can we get out of this inning? All right, Gamboa. Kicks and fires. Encarnacion Strand pops one up. Seigler is there. He makes the catch. All right, let's go. Spam your BOSs. We head to the bottom of the 9th. This is the last chance. Spam your BOSs. Let's go. Spam your BOSs. Last chance. Last chance. Last chance. Spam your BOSs. And make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Spam your BOSs. And hit that sub button. Tyler Wells is going to replace Andrew Kittredge. It's time. It's time. Spam your BOSs. Let's make some history, folks. Let's make some history. Do you feel like making some history? I feel like making some history. Willson Contreras is going to lead off for Boston. Tyler Wells is now throwing for Baltimore. The first pitch to Willson is a ball they're going to challenge. The 0-1, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was trying to hit a home run there. He was trying to hit a home run there. He was trying to hit a home run to New York. Wow, that was hilarious. 0-2 count on Contreras. The 0-2, the pitch. Almost hit him. It did hit him. It hit him. Wilson's going to get on. And we got a base runner. Let's go. Let's go. It's time for Yoshida. Masataka Yoshida time. The first pitch to him. High for a ball. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button. We post daily coverage around the Boston Red Sox. We go live every week. The 1-0. It's a called strike. It feels like a playoff game at Fenway. The 1-1. Yoshida gives this one a drive. It goes deep into center field, but Kowser's there at the warning track. He makes the catch for out number 1. Here comes Caleb Durbin with a chance to make an impact. Sub for Red Sox Dubs. Sub for Red Sox Dubs. If you want the Red Sox to win this game, hit that subscribe button. The first pitch to Durbin. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Jarren Duran is on deck. Durbin's going to pop one in the infield. Henderson's there. He makes the catch for out number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I do fear that this win streak might be over. I'm not going to call it yet, though. There's still 1 out left to be gotten. Crazier things have happened. Shout out to Landon. Jarren Duran's the last hope for the Red Sox. Last chance is Jarren Duran. Duran lines one, but Jackson Holiday makes the catch. Ball game over. Red Sox have lost this game. You know what? Shout out to the Sox, though, man. 15-game win streak, man. 15-game win streak. All you can do is just tip your cap. Tied a franchise record. We're not able to beat the franchise record. But all you can do is tip your cap. That was such a fun 2 weeks, guys. Over 2 weeks. That was such a fun few weeks. And the season's not over. There's still 61 games left to be played. And the Sox are being competitive now. They are playing competitive baseball. Shout out to the Sox, man. Shout out to the Red Sox. All right, we are going to do it. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We post daily content. And we're going to do a mailbag before we get out of here. If you want to get on the mailbag, use hashtag Red Sox, all one word, or you can super chat to get on the show. Shout out to the Sox, man. Shout out to the Sox. All right, I'm going to fill my short real quick. Then we're going to do the Q&A. Then I'm going to go home and go to bed because I'm tired. It's not hot in here anymore because it's nighttime. First loss in 21 days. That's a crazy stat. Okay, I'm going to fill my short. I got to mute the TV. Let me bring this up. Okay. All right, I'm going to fill my short. Then we're going to do the Q&A. Get your questions in the chat. And let's go. It had to end eventually. It just sucks that they were not able to break the franchise record. Here's everything you need to know about the Red Sox 5-1 loss to the Baltimore Orioles. They have not lost a game in 21 days. This was their first loss. They tied the franchise record for longest win streak. Were not able to break it tonight. It is what it is, though. A very fun few weeks of Red Sox baseball. Subscribe, give me a follow, because we recap every single game. It was Eduardo Rivera. That's kind of really what it was. Had no command tonight. Could not find the strike zone with his fastball. He could not even finish the first inning. He gives up 4 runs in this game. I feel bad for him, but he just couldn't find the zone, and it was brutal. Tip of the cap to Brian Bayo. 5 1/3, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 5 Ks. He was fantastic. Yovani Moran gave up the 5th run in this game. At that point, the game was out of reach. And that really kind of was it. And then offensively, you only had 5 hits. Andruw Monasterio had 2 of them. The lone RBI comes via Masataka Yoshida. You just didn't play a great ball game tonight, but that's okay. 15-game win streak. They are relevant again. They are back in this. They're back. They are back in a playoff push. They are in a playoff spot. I'm so happy that this summer is going to be capped off with some fun Red Sox baseball. Follow along. Don't miss out. Subscribe today. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to get this Q&A fully set up. Let me make sure I've got the correct weigh-ins. Cool. Cool. Okay. So we're all set. We're gonna start this mailbag. You can still ask some questions. I cannot guarantee I'm gonna get to all of them, but we're gonna run this mailbag. We're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna do it. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready, and let's ride. It is another mailbag edition of the Red Sox Rundown presented by Prize Picks. I am your host, Jack Lauderay. Of course, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. These questions came from the live chat of our live show we did on Friday. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be on a future mailbag, it's very simple. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. Because not only do we do mailbags on our live shows, we also post community posts to get in mailbag questions. So if you want to be featured on a future show, hit that subscribe button. We just got to 12,150 subscribers. I want to get to 12,200 subscribers as quickly as possible. So if you want to be on a future mailbag, hit that subscribe button. Do not miss out. Get on it today. All right. Questions from our live chat today. Trevor Clark, one of the real ones here at the Red Sox Rundown. Do you think we can win the World Series if we get our start of season lineup back? I don't want to be pessimistic, but what I will say is the Dodgers are just a buzzsaw, man. Like, they're really, really good. And I also think what happens at the deadline matters a lot too. This team is good. We've seen they have the ability to be good. We've seen they have the ability to go on a run like they just did on that 15-game win streak. However, what are they going to do at the deadline? Because it's not a complete team. They do have holes. So it's too early to tell, I think. I think we'll have a better picture of what this team is after the deadline. Do they have a shot to make a run? We just saw them sweep two of the best teams in all of baseball, in the Yankees and the Rays. So we know they can make a run. Can they win the World Series? I'm going to hesitate on that. But you let me, you guys let me know what you think down below. Video Game Nation, Jack. Would you trade Sonny Gray if it means we get a big power bat? That's tough because Sonny's been so instrumental to your rotation. Your rotation has been the foundation of why you've been so good this year. It really depends on the bat. Like, it really depends on the bat. I'd probably say no. I think you kind of, if you're going to compete for the playoffs, I think you kind of got to keep Sonny Gray. And I think if Sonny Gray is the domino, there are other options that you could throw in. You could throw in another top prospect. You could throw in something else. Like, I don't think someone's going to be so dead set on Sonny Gray and a trade won't happen if that's the case. So I'm going to say no because Sonny Gray is just far, far, far too valuable to this team. The rotation is too valuable. If you're going to make a playoff run, I think you're going to need Sonny Gray. Spencer with a question. A little Tristan Casas talk. All right. When do you think Tristan Casas will come back? And if he does, will he be ready for the World Series? I don't think so. We haven't heard much. And what we have heard has not been positive. He continues to have setbacks. He continues to, he starts his hitting program, then he hits setbacks, then not, then this, then that, then the other. I'm going to say no. Maybe he comes back for spring next year and contributes. I do feel bad for him. I'm very high on him. But I would say no. I don't think so. I don't think that he's going to be back at any time soon. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Terp says, when do you think Roman will come back into the lineup? Late September. The updates on both Crochet and Roman are not great. So I would say probably late September, sometime in September if that's the case. But he's going to need a rehab assignment. He's going to need to revamp up. He still isn't swinging. So I find it hard to believe. Crazier things have happened. But I don't know. If anything, late September. But at that point, if they're not competing, is it even worth it? That's kind of my thoughts. We'll see how it plays out. But right now, it's not looking great. Before we continue on with the rest of today's video, I do have to give a shout out to the sponsor of today's show, and that is Prize Picks, ladies and gentlemen. There is no better time to get in on the action than right now with Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. It's the best place to cash in while watching sports. To make a lineup, it's very, very easy. You just pick more or less on a few player stats. You lock in your lineup And you can cash in if you get your picks right. They also have a social feeds feature. You can share Prize Picks lineups with your friends. You can copy lineups from other people. You can follow myself. You can follow everyone here at Chat Sports. We all have accounts on Prize Picks. And you can tail or fade our lineups. I had a lineup this past Wednesday. Didn't go great. Caleb Durbin, I had more than 0.5 hits. Willson, more than 6.5 hitter fantasy score. And then I went Kelsey Mitchell, more than 20.5 points, rebounds, assists. Didn't go great, but there's always next time. And that's why I enjoy Prize Picks, because if you don't win, you can always try again tomorrow. And listen up, ladies and gentlemen, because there is a new offer for new users. If you play your first $5 lineup, you can get $150 in lineups if you win your lineup. You just got to use code HMA when you sign up. That's right. Prize Picks just switched up their offer. So there's no better time to join. Lock in and win that first lineup. That is code HMA one more time to sign up to get $150 in bonus lineups if you win. One more time, code HMA. You got to win your first $5 lineup. Thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. They call me Gerbil. What do you think about Christian Campbell? It's tough because you kind of have your outfield figured out. And if he's going to be an outfielder, doesn't really seem like there's much of a place for him. If you could shift him to the infield, maybe there's a place for him. He's got to figure out the offense. He started off last season super hot, and then it all came crashing down. And since then, he hasn't really been any better. If you look at his stats in AAA, he's not been great. I have hope for him. I want him to be good. But, all you see is what you see in front of you. And right now, what I see in front of me is not good. Now everyone's going to complain about the contract. It's not that big of a contract. He's getting like $7 million a year. I get it. That money could go elsewhere, but I'm not really crying over that spilt milk. I'm not that worried about the contract. I think he'll contribute again in some way, shape, or form in a few years. This year, no. Next year, I'm not really sure. Hopefully he figures it out. Hopefully that hitting staff figures it out. But I'm not very high on the Red Sox hitting developmental staff, so we'll see how it works out. But right now, I'm kind of sour on Campbell. Hopefully he figures it out in the future. Debbie, shout out to you. Will the Sox trade for Lindor? So I've seen Lindor mocked a few times. Bleacher Report actually put out a mock trade, which I'm going to talk about later next week. I don't think so. I think the more likely scenario is they trade for a catcher, either Langoliers or Goodman, maybe Jeffers. I don't know. That's a big contract to take on. I know that there was the reports that the Red Sox were willing to take on big contracts. I don't know if Lindor, I don't think he's been playing as well as of late. So I'd say probably no. He is definitely a trade candidate, though. Passan linked the Red Sox to him as well as a potential fit. So I'm not going to say 100% no. I probably wouldn't do it, but something to monitor, nonetheless, as a potential trade candidate overall. I want to ask you guys this question because we talked about Sonny at the top half of this show. Name a Red Sox player that is untouchable at the deadline. I've got a few, but you name them for me right now. Name a Red Sox player that is untouchable at the deadline. I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know down below in the comments. United, shout out to you. After the loss, this is coming after the Red Sox lost on Wednesday, will they make a big move at the deadline? So Passan was on McAfee, and he was asked about the Red Sox, and he said he feels like they're going to be aggressive, and he thinks they have to be aggressive. What does that mean? I don't know. Because what are they willing to give up? What big swing are they willing to make? Do I think they'll try to make a big move? Yes, I do. But here's my other problem, is I still do not trust Breslow at the deadline. I don't. The deadline is his Achilles heel. He has not done well, performed well at the deadline. He's done well in the offseason, but he has not performed well at the deadline. So I'm a little cautious on Breslow at the deadline. I think they'll try to make a big move. Will they be able to execute it? I'm not sure, but it is something to watch out for nonetheless. The Red Sox will be trying to make a move at the deadline. I think that is at least a little bit certain. this kind of goes into this. Big Daddy Joe, do you think the Red Sox will be buyers or sellers? I do think they're going to try to be buyers. Like I said, passing on McAfee said he thinks they're going to be aggressive. He thinks they have to be aggressive. I agree with him on that. I do think they're going to be buyers. So just kind of, going off of that, shout out to Big Daddy Joe. You are the man. Charlicia, who's your favorite Red Sox team of all time? It's got to be 2018. That's the team I identify most with. I was in college at the time. I followed every single game. They were absolutely dominant. I cried when they won the World Series. It was absolutely awesome. One of the most dominant teams in the history of baseball. So yeah, 2018, my favorite team of all time. I absolutely love it. Let's take a look here. Rich, are the Red Sox, or he said the Red Sox are contenders again. Yeah, I mean they hold the third wild card spot. So not only are they contenders, they're in the playoffs if the season ended today. So yeah, I definitely think so. So I'm very high on where the Red Sox are at right now. We can talk about the shorts I made during the Rockies saying the season's over. Again, I've already addressed that multiple times. Shouldn't have said that, but it is what it is. But I'm high on the Sox right now. They're playing really good ball, and I'm very happy to be along for the ride. Yeah, let's go Sox. Video Game Nation with a really good question. Which prospects are untouchable in your opinion besides the obvious like Arias and Ianson? I think Anthony Ianson is my number one untouchable prospect. I think he's going to be special. I do not think you trade him away. Franklin Arias, honestly, I don't have him as an untouchable. Like, if that's what it takes to get a big bat, I'd probably do it. I think Anthony Ianson's like my one true untouchable prospect. If you're talking from the most recent draft, Martin Scheeler, probably also untouchable. Other than that, I do think it's kind of maybe Justin Gonzalez as well, but I kind of think it's fair game. Like if your window is now, if your window is the next few years, why are you holding on to prospects that you might not see for 4, 5, 6 years? Trade them for bats that are going to help you now. Although Arias is close. I'm not saying you're not going to see Arias for 4, 5, 6 years. Arias is close. He'd be close to untouchable. But as of right now, I'd hold off. And yeah. I think Anthony Ianson is probably the biggest one for me. Big Daddy Joe, this is the last question that we are going to end the day off on. Do they take the interim tag off of Tracy? I think they should. I think they will. I cannot speak highly enough about the job that Chad Tracy has done. Look, I was not a fan of the Alex Cora firing. I've been very blunt about that. We'll never know if the Red Sox were able to turn it around under Alex Cora. We will never know. But what Tracy has done has been really impressive. And it also, it says something that he knows these young guys from Worcester. And he knows how they tick. He knows how they work. That's valuable. So I think they take the interim tag off of him. Because I also don't know what other options are there going to be in the offseason. You just don't know. It's a lot of uncertainty. So I'd rather just keep him. He's been really good. He's been really solid. I've been a big fan of what he's done. Although I didn't love the firing of Alex Cora, that had nothing to do with Chad Tracy. I've never been mad at Chad Tracy. That was never a Chad Tracy thing. That was a higher ups thing in the Red Sox organization. So tip of the cap to Chad Tracy. I think he's earned the full-time managerial job. But you guys let me know. Has Chad Tracy earned the manager job? Type Y for yes if you think he has. Type N for no if you think he has not. You let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And before we get on out of here, one more time, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not already. The trade deadline is less than 2 weeks away. We are going to be live. You're not going to want to miss it. The Sox are going to be active, and we are going to be covering everything every step of the way. We also have daily video content surrounding the Boston Red Sox. So don't miss out. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, go Sox. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is where I'm going to end you. I'm going to leave you tonight. The Boston Red Sox lose. Their win streak is over. I see Fishing with Conrad say you cursed us. Sure. A random YouTuber with 12K subscribers cursed the Red Sox. Yep. You can say that all you want. Whatever. I don't care. I really appreciate that 15-game win streak. It was a lot of fun. And let's start another win streak on Friday. All right. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not already. I know there's only 50 people watching now, but thank you to everyone that showed up tonight. Really big stream. One of the bigger streams that we've had. Over 8,500 people joined us tonight, which is absolutely awesome. Will there be a video tomorrow? Yes, there will be. I've already filmed it. I filmed it before the stream. We're going to talk about that weird Aroldis Chapman trade rumor. We're also going to talk about Garrett Crochet's injury update. We're going to talk about all that tomorrow. The Q&A is going to go out on Saturday, and I'm going to film another video to go out on Monday talking about all of Passan's trade fits. So, yeah, a lot of content coming out. And, yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Once again, this was an impromptu stream. I did not plan on streaming today, but when the Red Sox won the first game, I was like, I think I got to stream. So thank you to everyone that tuned in. I'm very tired. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all so much. Until next time, go Sox.